Hello everybody, it's me Undead Viking here with another one of my video reviews. The game I am reviewing today is Olympus. Olympus, not to be confused with Olympus, a game that I'm also reviewing. Olympus, and this is one of those things that I always find really weird. Olympus came out like at Essen like last year, so like, you know, a long time ago, and there just wasn't like an English distribution here over in the States. And so I mean, I'd heard of the game and I'd seen it, and it was kind of on my radar a little bit, and but you know, I just couldn't get a hold of it. It just didn't seem to be materializing. And I always wonder how that happens. I mean, you have a game that you know, seemingly, I mean, the buzz on it's favorable and positive, and people are kind of excited about the deal. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't, you know, just doesn't show up. You know, and you're kind of sitting there, and then it just, you know, you're like excited about the game, that looks pretty cool, you know, and then it just kind of fades away. And then when it finally does get released, like a cool game, you know, just, you know, it's lost that buzz, you know, it's lost that excitement, which, you know, kind of stinks, because a lot of people, you know, probably, you know, just aren't aware of it, or didn't know it came out, or, you know, it's just, you know, their desire for it has been replaced with other new shiny objects that are coming out soon. So, and I'll be honest, I mean, my recollection of the game, I mean, I'd see it on my wish list, I'd be like, why did I put that on my wish list again? I don't remember, was it something cool, you know? And then actually I was talking on the phone with Jeremy one day, you know, Dragon Strike, and we were just talking about games we played recently, and he mentioned it. He's like, yeah, I got a hold of a copy, and I was like, where, you know, did you get it on the other side, you get it imported? And he's like, no, it's like Fantasy Flight Games is distributing it, you know, over here now. And he told me which shop, online game store you got it at, and like I went there, of course, and they didn't have any more. It was sold out. But there is this local eBay seller that lives near me, J&J Games, and since they stock Fantasy Flight Games stuff a lot, they happen to have one. So I drove over to their house and I purchased it and I brought it home, and then I remembered why I was excited to play the game. It's by the people that made Kingsburg, a great game, a game I play a lot of, a game I love. Dice and resources and risk management and just all kinds of great things that I loved about it. And I almost bought this sight unseen, you know, and then I opened it up and like, oh my goodness, you know, this is by the Kingsburg people. I'm really excited to play this. And so and it's funny because, you know, there isn't any dice in the game. You know, it's more of a worker placement game. But instead of like putting dice, you're actually putting the pawns. But I'll go over how you play the game in just a little bit. But I remember I opened it up and I put the board down, and my friends looked at it and they said, "This is a Kingsburg clone." And I was like, "Well, it kind of is, but it's made by the same people." And they're like, "Why don't we just play Kingsburg?" And I was like, "You gotta play this. This looks really cool." And so I made them play the game. And yeah, it is really cool. And I mentioned this a few times, and you may have seen me posting that. Right now, when I review games, you know, I get games and I'm like, oh, I gotta play this new game and I gotta play this so I can review it. No, you know, this publisher sent me this game, and yeah, I know it's such a rough life if I get a free game in the mail, right? But you know, I gotta play this. And one of the things in my gaming group always complains about is the fact that, like, we'll play a game, they'll really like it, and then we won't see it hit the table again for months because of the fact that I've always got something new that I've picked up that I really want to play and I really want to review. And but this game, when we've had timed or the inclination to play something that is replayed, Olympus has been it. So suffice it to say, I think it's a really good game, and I will go more into that at the end here. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you exactly how you play the game, and then like I'll tell you why I really like it at the end here. All right, well, let's go into the gameplay. Here we go.